the NHL?
Okay, yeah.
Way to go. Let's see where that.
Okay, all right. It is rage. This is the rage moment. So let's talk hockey and let's talk hockey teams. Go nuts, folks! My team suck anyway this year.
Okay, I want to get something off my chest, just real quick. You know what made me mad?
What made you mad?
A few weeks ago, John Cena turned his back on Cody Rhodes, and I don't appreciate that. Okay, that's messed
So you
up,
know
man.
what? I've heard a lot of people talk about this. I think you've got to expand on this a little bit for us.
Hey, NyHunter, what's up?
Yeah, how's it going?
Everybody's pissed. Do you know what? You want to know why everybody's pissed at John Cena? Because you didn't see it coming.
Actually, no, I don't think anybody did. I don't think anybody
Wow.
I did.
This dude went from Make-A-Wish to Break-A-Wish. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I saw it coming. And you know what the sad part about this whole thing is? He did a Hogan. That's what it comes down to. All it is a Hulk Hogan repeat.
Oh, so I guess, guys, after this, go check out Jon Stewart's allegory to what actually happened on wrestling, because it explains everything everywhere. Just saying.
That is it.
Okay,
Jane, it is a great commercial. I love it.
oh, dude, those are fantastic. Like, that is movie.
Yeah, that is good.
That's movie quality. Like, yeah. I hope they do something with that.
The Bateman, yeah.
Bateman, yeah.
Even the guy who played the Joker, it was like I was watching like the behind the scenes stuff. They said the guy that they had played the Joker, they love casting him because it kind of looked like a modernistic version of the Jack Nicholson Joker for the facial expressions. I was like, all right, I can see it now. But the commercial was just phenomenal.
Oh, dude, that guy, everybody in that commercial killed it. Like, even the Batmobile looks dope, dude.
Oh yeah,
it looks
and
so
that was
good.
I'm actually kind of like excited. Like, I want to say, kind of stoked on waiting for the new second Batman movie to come out with Patterson. I mean, I actually did enjoy watching the Batman.
I did too. I really liked it.
movie.
It was different because it was just like more of a detective movie, like, which is like I respected that aspect of it. And the one thing I especially enjoyed the most is that he wasn't sparkling. That wasn't sparkling.
Agreed.
That's funny.
And poor Danny, she's like, yeah. She's like, yeah.
Hey, Danny, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. I'm glad I got on the show.
Don't worry
with
about
you.
me. I'm just happy to be here. Yeah, nice to see you.
Yo. Okay, I said it.
Yo, it's DF.
Hey, what's up?
The mystery is what the fuck are we talking about tonight? Everything and anything.
You know who the ghost is? The ghost is. It's Old Man T Fan Page 101 from the amusement park.
Would have gotten away with
Old Man Jenkins again.
Kids.
Nope, I froze. Dang it. All right, discuss amongst yourself any topic you'd like to do until my computer on my end unfreezes. I can hear you.
John, how's your truck, John?
Prince of Tides.
Oh yeah, to give Ken an update. So yeah, they're going to be dropping the transmission pan tomorrow. The GM field engineers are directing the diagnostic now and taking over the dealership's role because because they're frustrated at this point. They're like, this should not have gone on for years.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad that they're finally taking everything seriously. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a reputation on the line, and honestly, it shouldn't have even taken that long to begin with. They're just trying to come. I used to work for Ford, and I like the way the politics works is that they want to do everything in their power to try and cover their ass. So they try to get you coded and make you all warm and fuzzy inside, thinking everything's okay. And if it continues going, then they're going to hope for you to buy a newer model afterwards. That's the whole trick. Yeah. Okay, if this model is giving you this much problems, hey, we got the 20. Because did they offer you a newer vehicle?
No.
They didn't even attempt to offer you another vehicle. Say, would you like to upgrade? They didn't do that to you?
No.
Okay, well, good. Then you had some decent people after all. But usually,
still making payments on that truck?
Sorry, what'd you say?
I said, are you still making payments on that truck?
So it got paid off, and then I got into an accident about 2 years ago, I think now.
No, last year.
I have a smaller loan on it now, so yes, I'm technically still making payments.
Okay. Wow.
But it's a really small loan. It's like a $2,000 loan.
Mm-hmm.
I will say though that like Ultra Megatronus is not far off or anything. Like I actually had for my Mini, I actually brought it over to my guys just recently and everything like that. And then like they actually fixed an issue that BMW didn't even check out or anything like that. There was like something going on with the ball bearings in the car and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I kept my car like just really sounding like, and I actually normally I thought there was like that was the normal like the normal tune of the Mini, but now it's just quiet as can actually be now and everything.
Wow.
And they've always refused to acknowledge the fact that the ball bearings actually needed to be fixed. And I think they were actually waiting for it to like just falter out altogether and everything, so I could actually get a new car.
Go to a local garage before you go to the dealership. The dealerships charge you at least just for a diagnostic $165, and then the manual labor rate alone, depending on what state you live for, like New York. The labor rate on, say, John's truck would be about $249 an hour.
That makes sense.
Oh my
labor.
God.
That is for labor.
I'm going to give everybody some friendly advice. If you ever get your oil change, like if you don't change your own oil, and you take it wherever it is that you take it, dealership, independent shop, whatever the case may be, when they pull your car around and they say, "Oh, gee, sir, here are your keys. You're ready to go." Pull an oil dipstick. Make sure the oil is clean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they say to do that for the dealerships too with Toyota, because we use like 0.16 or something like that, and but they usually overfill. So yeah, we've got to do that before leaving the garage or leaving the parking lot.
Yep.
Cool.
And I got to do this. I can say this for once. And now a word from my sponsor.
PlanetoidsUtah.com.
Nice.
But yeah, no. So I got stuff pre-ordered. Which, by the way, to be serious on Planet Toys Utah, I did have some stuff pre-ordered by this man over here. So he still have available. Actually, if you want to bring it up, like Crypticon, you want to talk about that for your store?
Yeah. In fact, let me quickly switch.
Did I freeze again? I froze again. Nope, I'm not frozen.
I think he might have.
Yep.
He said he was going to switch.
Yeah, he switched all right.
Yep.
He switched positions.
He noped out of the stream.
But yeah, like if anybody's looking for like Tripticon for a good price, check out Planet Toys Utah. They got them going for $189.99. There he is.
Sorry about that.
He can do the plug again. Well, he can do the plug.
So yeah, they're going for $169. Or no, sorry.
I was going to say what?
Okay, correction. They're going for $189. My bad.
How much for shipping and handling, by the way, when you because that's the one thing too. The competing prices for shipping and handling, it's still a good deal. Like, isn't it $4.99 for it?
Yep. It's $4.99. No matter where you order, you could order in Hawaii, you could order in New York, you could order in Colorado, Utah, Texas.
As long as it's the United States, right?
Unfortunately, in the United States, because you were about to say that, and it's
yes.
And it's like this lady up here next to you, she lives in Canada, so it's like, oh, so for $4.99 you can ship to Canada? And her eyes just like, what?
Yeah, unfortunately,
$189 plus shipping and handling for $4.99. I'm gonna buy 500 of them. Danny's gonna make you some money on that one.
Oh boy!
I need all the $4.99 so I can.
Wow, that was completely wow.
You going broke up here?
Anybody want to talk about anything exciting on the news? I mean, we talked about a couple of movies. Like, there's some like new stuff coming out, I guess. If anybody's got anything,
number 8's coming out in 2 days now? 2 days, 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
Kaiju number 8.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
The last episode, is it, of Solo Leveling is Saturday.
2 episodes.
Is it the last 2? Oh, are they coming out at the same time? Is that what it is? Oh man, everyone's already saying, stay away from your TV. You might want to throw something at it. So,
last season or what's going on? Or
No. It's not the last season. It's just the Jeju Island arc, the end of it.
Mhm.
So,
I went to the library.
It's
Okay.
trust me, who hits the fan literally. So
It's
after
been so
the first
awesome.
arc.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
did any of you guys check out? Because I know Norbs. I sent a link to Norbs as a courtesy, as a reference from, in fact, Blumhole, Shelter 54.
Mm-hmm.
Norbs, did you see that yet? The Shelter 54
Not
movie?
yet. Not yet.
What?
Is it a video
Yeah.
or?
I'm not going to give it a shame because a couple people don't. So basically, it's a fan film made Godzilla, and it's supposed to be Godzilla versus Biollante.
Right. Where she's fighting Biollante, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
But it actually was better than the Biollante movie because I'm sorry, I can't stand that movie.
That trailer is super eerie. I love it.
It wasn't a trailer. It was a mini film that the guy did, and it made so much more sense on how and why things happened. I was like, this was better than the Biollante movie they originally did.
Yeah.
And that was 25 minutes long or something like that.
Cool.
Okay, what's the conspiracy? Uh-oh. What's the conspiracy, Volucious? What conspiracy? That Ghostmax hasn't whipped out the owl figure yet? That is a conspiracy. But, no.
Hold
Everybody
on
gets-
while I whip this thing out.
Ghostmax, have you done your opening yet? I haven't heard anything, so I haven't seen it. The Ghostbusters stuff.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I've been working on it. I have to do different, film different things at different places and times.
Okay, I was wondering if I missed it.
No, it's not done yet. I still have more stuff to record.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm slowly doing an unboxing video for the Hasbro HasLab Ghostbusters Plasma Series 2 in the box, Ghost Trap, and PKE meter. Hold on a sec.
Bringing Johnny Utah back.
Hey, yep.
Hey, sorry to come back and then have to leave again. My phone's at 6%, so I'm gonna go let it charge.
All right, man.
Have a good night, everyone.
Okay.
All right, take
You
it.
too. Have a good night. Hold on, do your shout out quickly.
I'm Optination Review. You can find me on YouTube. Optination Review. You can find me on Facebook, Optination Review. Instagram, Optination_review. Patreon, patreon.com/Optination. And obviously, the one and only PlanetToysUtah.com, where you can pre-order Tripticon and Age of the Prime figures, which, by the way, for my supplier, they're still on their way. They haven't arrived yet, so that's where that is.
Amazon. I'm gonna have to cancel Amazon and get it from you, man.
I solely got it from you, but I have to have you check my order because I've got 2 orders actually, and I should only have 1. I checked yesterday.
All right, Johnny. Well, I'm gonna let you go, man. Have a great night. Thanks for popping on, man. I'm gonna zoom in on Ghostmax.
All right, have a good night, guys.
And I'll call you tomorrow because I remembered you wanted me to talk to you. So that is nice.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
Cool.
Oh yeah, Belushi sent you a message, Matt.
You in the box.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Ready to go.
They be fast, we be fast, and they be slow.
Woohoo!
Yeah, Belushi says you're part Alpha, Casper.
No updates yet, Zane Bono. Tight-lipped.
Yeah.
I am sure McFarlane does not have the license anymore after this year.
I'll be honest,
man. No way.
The Alf thing.
Yeah. No, they said that. I'm glad. Honestly, I'm kind of like now. I'm glad that I got what I needed out of McFarlane because I at least got the Justice League versions of the superheroes from the DC movies, and they actually look very good.
I can't believe McFarlane's out of it. I thought he was actually talking about just the other day. He was just the other day just talking about like he's actually kind of like here to stay. You know,
rumor has
he's losing it. He's losing it in 20. I think it's like September 2026.
Yeah, rumor has it he's pivoting to Marvel.
Really?
He's going back to Marvel?
All right.
We will finally get
Hasbro's probably just going to keep Transformers, the gaming industry, and G.I. Joe, and they're trying to license out the rest of their IPs.
I love that idea. I really want to see him do a Spider-Man in his style.
Except now you're gonna have 7-inch Marvel figures.
Actually,
No,
Yikes.
that's not
Oh.
bad though.
We'll have to rebuy them all.
Orbs, it's been done.
Yeah.
It's already been done. Remember
Okay.
this series?
Oh yeah, I remember those.
But
Yeah.
that's not 7.
that?
That's 6-inch.
That's 6-inch.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, but still, that's the McFarlane style.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that they kept the shield.
Mhm.
That's not
Right.
McFarlane's style. He didn't draw. He
Um,
didn't draw Secret Wars.
Yeah, he
Secret
was.
Wars. McFarlane
though-
did the concept art for Spider-Man.
No, he
Oh,
he did.
But
It was-
for Spectacular
Look it up.
Spider-Man, wasn't it?
no Secret Wars happened before McFarlane came in.
Yeah.
McFarlane.
Hold on.
Yeah, I
hold on,
thought he
hold
might
on.
have been a baby.
Hold on.
He got rid of the black suit when he came in. I think.
Yeah, I
created
remember
Venom.
him doing Spectacular Spider-Man, but I didn't
Remember
remember
the
him
Spawn,
doing
the Spawn character was based off the Spider-Man and Venom.
Yeah, of the comic book Spider-Man that he actually did for Spectacular or Amazing. I can't remember exactly which one.
Yeah.
Now the new $60 maximum figure is based off the McFarlane Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's a joke.
Can't wait to buy that and send it to Endpoint.
You didn't want me to review it. Man.
I am gonna get out of here, folks.
And I'll ask for a picture of it a year later. Don't sell that shit.
Danny,
on me.
that is pretty evil, and
You know, I want to see it a year later. I want to see you in the bathtub with it a year later. You know what I mean?
Dane, I got the Christopher Reeve Superman. I'm going to be doing a review on him probably next week. So
Oh,
I'll let
nice.
you know. I'm going to get out of here.
All right.
Going to bed.
Hi, Jimmy.
All right, Jimmy.
Alright.
Happy
Yep.
birthday,
Later, Jimmy.
Happy birthday.
Yep.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Jimmy, do your outro. And by the way, you got both versions of the Christopher Reeve, right?
No, I did not get the drunk version.
What? All right, I got to work on that for you then. I will. I'm going to have to work on getting that for you then.
Yes, I've got the regular version, and then I've got the comic book Superman 78 version.
That's the one I'm missing too. Actually, I'm missing that version,
That
but I was
actually
kind
looks
of like,
really good. But anyways, this is Jimmy G, and the place to be, the good, the bad, the awesome. You can find me on YouTube. Just surpassed 4,800. So on my way to 5. On Instagram, Facebook, and then on TikTok as the food, the bad, the awesome. So you'll probably see me there for a couple more weeks when they ban it again. So we'll talk to you later.
Yep.
all right, brother, man. Thank you for coming on, man. It's always
Take care,
an
bro.
honor to have you on, man.
We'll see you later.
Yep.
Bye.
Have a great night.
Later.
I think I'm actually going to check out over here myself because I actually have work in the morning and a couple of other things to do tonight.
Yeah, this could probably be a short night anyway for me because I got same thing, work and all that stuff. But to answer the question, Black Suit revealed, Venom symbiote, designed by Rick Leonardi and Mike Zeck. So I take it all back and I apologize. I thought it was McFarlane.
Yeah,
It was a
McFarlane.
nice suit, though. Uh-huh.
It was a purchase by a fan. The design was purchased by a fan from was it Shooter for $200?
Mm-hmm.
By Jim Shooter for $200. So it is originally supposed to have a red emblem instead of a white emblem, like a blood red emblem.
Yeah, I know they did that design later.
Yeah, they used that idea for like Miles. They just kind of expanded on it for Miles Morales' suit.
No, I'm glad they didn't like execute it like that because that would have been just a rip-off symbiote version with red. I think it's better that they did the way they did.
Well, I think the white design of the white spider emblem flashes a lot better against the black.
Yeah. Which is the best? Like, here's a question: what do you think is the best designed Spider-Man costume?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh fuck! I mean, really?
Should I break it down by centuries? Like, okay, the best.
Yeah, that might be best. That might be
Okay.
best.
So for the 20th century, what was the best designed Spider-Man suit?
Oh, dude. Okay, you got to break it down like.
All right. Okay. As far as comic book artists,
I'll give my answer just because I was there to buy the first McFarlane comic book in silver, copper, and regular, and and I always loved the original suit, but when he had that cover with the web spinning out the way he does it, that is the best. That is the best.
I'll agree with that.
If we're talking suits, or are we talking artists now? Like,
we can do suits. Whatever's
Okay,
easier, suits or artists, whichever's easy.
So suit, I would say. I mean, dude, really, Scarlet Spider is probably the best Spider-Man suit.
I was going to
OG
talk about
Oh
that.
yes,
That's-
oh yes.
Yeah.
I like
It's
the
my
one
favorite
who's
figure.
Spider-Man though, not the
Oh, Bone
not
Thugs and Spider-Man.
like Spider-Man Ben Riley.
And I would say as far as artists go, Mark Bagley, especially his original run on Spider-Man, not like the Ultimate Spider-Man stuff. The Ultimate Spider-Man stuff was amazing too. Like all the art and stuff on that was fantastic. But I would say like in terms of like Amazing Spider-Man 616, that type of like interior artist would be Mark Bagley. He was fantastic.
All right. Who else wants to put in their? Yeah, let me get out of the screen here. Anybody else like want to throw in their thing? And what?
All right, I'm gonna say that Spectacular Spider-Man costume is amazing. It always is. I'm always a bigger fan of the old school Spider-Man costume. Like that's actually always awesome to me, and nothing else actually speaks about like the determination and grit that is Spider-Man besides that suit. That suit is great, always 1000%. Right. As far as artists, I really think Jim Lee. You know, like anybody, like anything Jim Lee actually touches is gold to me. You know, and yes, exactly. Jim Lee is always the best artist. You know, so like hands down.
I would say, you know what? I would say I'm not a fan of Jim Lee's Spider-Man art. I do like his X-Men. I do like his Batman stuff, right?
There it is. Go Smack. Number one.
Where? Oh. There we go. Ghost Max is my favorite artist.
But you were saying about Jim Lee, there are troops of for and against Jim Lee. So yeah, speak your mind.
There you go. That's my answer. I'm staying. I'm gonna stick to it. And then Spider-Ham, yes, Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Ham. That was that was a great freaking run that he had.
You know what? I don't think gets a lot of love suit wise when Ben Riley he went to Vegas. It was like what 2014 or so. Right. He had like this weird blue suit and it was like kind of like a metallic sheen to it, but it was like skin tight like a Spider-Man suit. But then he had a hood as well. It wasn't a hoodie; it was just like a hood sewn onto the back of the costume. He could wear his like have that old school Ben Riley kind of look. I thought that was a pretty cool looking suit. I think it lasted like 4 or 5 issues though. It didn't last very long.
Actually, I wonder if I can find it.
You want to know what
show it?
I like the Ben Riley Spider-Man suit that he had for a while. Yeah, the one that he wound up using in DC versus Marvel. That was a cool looking suit.
Yeah, that was a cool looking one.
You know what else kind of end of his Spider-Punk suit?
The Spider-Punk suit I think is all right. It's just like Spider-Man suit just like punked out, which I mean it's in the name, right?
Yep.
It's pretty cool. The Spider-Man 2099's white suit, I think that's a fantastic redesign for that character. The bright red emblem and the white and stuff and that dark. It's just so good. God,
Here, I may have found it. You want to share that, Ultra?
Oh, yep. Because I'm looking for something myself here. I can't share it.
Yeah, tell me, is that the one?
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. It is a very
cool that's
suit.
A very cool suit.
Right?
It's
pretty dope.
Yeah.
I call that the Las Vegas suit.
Cool.
When they originally drew it, they drew him with a smile or something on it. It looked really wonky, but then they got rid of that smile. Like,
isn't that suit kind of like a symbiote or something? Like, doesn't it actually have like kind of like a Venom kind of thing where it can smile or he can smile through it or something?
I don't think he
I think
did.
that's the suit that comes after that, or no? That's that. What is it? Not dude. When he's not the Scarlet Spider, he's like he's got like a purple and black suit, right?
I don't remember that one.
Into like some like organic goo or something from the.
I think that's what I'm talking about.
Oh dang it!
Videos. What the hell?
Not what is he called? Chasm, the Chasm suit.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah,
What's this one over here? I'm not familiar with that one.
that's
That's
Kane.
that's the Scarlet Spider suit when Kane took over and he was in Houston, Texas.
The long-haired Kane. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
That's a
It's
really
cool.
suit design.
That's
too.
I like that.
It's really neat. That caught my
He's
eye.
got the things that stick out eventually. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's taking so long. I'm trying to find one thing
Oops.
to show you guys.
Oh, we went off the screen.
So yep, I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna hopefully this is gonna show my favorite costume out of everything, and it's not me in the 2099 suit. Nope, it is if I can show it properly, the Amazing Bagman.
The bombastic Bagman.
The bombastic Bagman.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man.
So that was taken at New York Comic Con 2013, and I will say this: I give cosplayers a shitload of respect for what they do because my God, the amount of I got stopped so many times from this costume because it turned out that I'm serious. Showed up Friday at New York Comic Con, and I just took off the trench coat and everything else, and people were like, "Oh my God, click, 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 click." I'm like, "Okay, fine." Whip, doing the pose and all that stuff. One of the highlights though was that I actually ran into, I forgot his name though, but he worked at Marvel Comics, and I told him, "Yeah, I'm dressed up as Spider-Man 29." He's like, "Oh, I got to see this," and I ran into him later on outside, and he's like, "Holy shit!" And he took a picture and he sent it to the guys at Marvel. He's like, "Dude,
nice.
I actually freaking did it."
Nice.
And for 2 days, no lie, they were having, they were doing the build up for Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man. I guess they were gonna bring out 2099, and I was the only person at Comic Con for 2 days that had that costume.
Nice.
And Sunday comes, somebody and then so Sunday, Sunday comes, and of course you got to have that one guy, and my brother and his girlfriend and Zan. We're like, oh yeah, there was somebody that dressed up as Spider-Man 2099. He's like, oh well, that guy has a beginner's costume and all that stuff. Yet this guy had a store-bought one. And everybody, when they heard that, and they were like, wait a minute, you're the guy that you're talking about? Yeah, that was around all weekend. And looked at the other guy, was like, dude, man, that costume kills yours. Screw you. I was like, I'm like, thank you. It was homemade. But Bagman,
it's always better.
Yeah, it is.
Very cool.
And I'm just going to do a couple of other comments, and then probably going to call it a night for everybody because I want to, not. Yeah, it did. The Assassin's Creed vibe.
There's some suits in the recent Spider-Man game that are kind of similar, that also have the hoods and everything, but they even have capes, which is really really interesting. I play a little bit with it as for a little while. I was like, okay, this is very Batman-like, which is cool. I love it, but I'm playing Spider-Man. I want to look like Spider-Man.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably end up doing something that I stayed away from for almost 20 years. And no, he doesn't have crabs. That's a lobster, folks.
Nope.
Sebastian.
Yep.
Oh, so Zane, to answer your question about what year, it was 2013. I went to 2011, 2012, 2013 New York Comic Con. And if you've never been to it, it's expensive as hell now, but you got to experience it. You've got to experience it because it's an experience unlike any other convention if you've ever been to one. It's just like, wow, it's mind-blowing, it's overwhelming, it's stressful, but it's worth it at the end.
Quick shout out for a second. Robert Salzman, he actually sent me a bunch of these Blokies once again and everything. So
oh Jesus, once again the Blokies bandwagon.
Blokie fan.
That's actually very cool. I'm actually really liking this Skywalker a lot. So I actually have a few more of these that I'm actually trying to build. And it was just kind of just building this over here real quick because all of a sudden I opened the box and it was like, oh shit, Skywalker, gotta build this guy, So
cool.
There he goes.
And you had something you were showing.
Ooh,
Aladdin, the genie.
Yeah.
Is that before Robin Williams left or after?
Well, this is
Robin Williams came back.
I think I got this a few years ago, so I mean, it's basically his genie. mean,
Yeah, that's true. I was not Dan Castellaneta.
Mm.
But
and,
man, oh, man. I
essentially
miss Robin.
now any appearances of Genie, if they're not getting the permission from Robin Williams' family, it's Jim Meskimen who does an amazing Robin Williams.
That's good.
wow.
Nice.
Cool.
But nowadays, it's like the scary part is now everybody's going to do AI. So now, next time you see a Darth Vader, it's like, okay, Hayden Christensen's playing the physical character, but James Earl Jones will forever live with us as the voice.
Mm-hmm. I keep wondering if they were actually going to do that with Peter Cullen.
I wonder.
I wish they would.
Yeah, you think?
You just get a really good actor who can mimic it. I mean,
Yeah.
get Troy Baker. Get Troy Baker to mimic anything.
Fishy did it on a recording yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, like for old school Transformer fans or anything else, it's like Peter will always be the original Optimus Prime, but then you've got the Beast Wars Prime, Wars Optimus Prime, and then you've got the animated series. You got RAD 2001,
right?
And it's like
we had.
Because we got to face the reality that one day we will no longer have Peter in our lives. He's going to be immortalized in video.
Sure.
But somebody's going to have to take the helm. And I'm sorry. And speaking of helm, I mean, I got nothing against Chris Helmsworth playing Optimus Prime. I thought he did a good job. He brought a lot of life into
I thought
the
he
character.
did a good job too. Yeah, I really love that movie. I watched it again like last week. It was so much fun.
My son Noah, who's autistic, like he's never watched any Transformers movies before. He would like see like the Bayverse version, and he'd walk away. This, for whatever reason, he gravitated to, and he loved it.
Nice.
And that's that was nice to see that. He's like,
yep.
He's like, well, it was like, yeah, they're transforming and all that. It's really cool to see, like there is something out of it. So Hasbro, please make the sequel.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think Ellsworth actually did a lot for setting the tone for Optimus Prime and everything, vocally and acting wise and everything. So like he did an amazing job with it, and I really hope they bring him back again.
I hope they do. I mean, like Hasbro, if you haven't heard from the fan base, you were worried about this movie tanking. I got news for you. We saw it. We loved it. We were expecting a sequel. Because the one thing I will say about this is that, like, unlike the 86, because 86 was a different vibe, a different time. Yeah. But with this version, with Transformers 1, there was more like passion in the acting, especially when it came to both like Optimus and Megatron. And I'll tell you, I forgot the actor's name that played Megatron. He was in Godzilla versus Kong and Godzilla Kong X.
Yeah, he was actually in Bullet Train.
Yep.
Train? Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, but the fact that his Megatron was just like you wanted. It's like his Megatron to me is like Anakin Skywalker with Hayden Christensen. It's like you can't hate it because you feel sorry for it. And he's a bad guy. You feel sorry for the bad guy, but you want to hate him, but you can't because you feel sorry for him. If you guys understand what I mean by that?
Brian Tyree Henry, and yes, I do.
Yeah. I think personally that was a really good call. He did a phenomenal job as Megatron. And another reason why I want to see a Transformers 2, I want to see the Combiners come out.
Yeah. That's a tall order, but I definitely want to see that. Devastator.
But my biggest question for you, is it going to be Transformers 1, 2? Or is it going to be Transformers 2?
I think it'll be
Transformers 1, 2, yeah. For that 1-2 punch that'll lead to the box office finally. Right?
And then Transformers 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, right. Oh.
I say, all right, so if I were to plan somewhat of a mini plot, second movie, bring out the Combiner Wars, and then by the third one, Unicron.
Right.
And possibly do a Primus. Because you got to, they brought out the Primes. You might as well do Primus to like have the whole origin story come out on how this all really went down. And truthfully, we need to see Primus.
Yeah.
We need to see him in a lot.
There's a lot we need to see.
In an animation transformation. We got Unicron. We need Primus. Get that done with, and I promise you the franchise will be reborn. But work on your toys, guys. I was very disappointed. Like
what?
With the action figures for Transformers 1, the studio series stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
me too.
It's either the robot form looked good and the vehicle mode looked crappy, or you went to the mainline one and the vehicle mode looked great, but the robot looked like crap. And it's got to be one or the other. You got to get both, Mesh. And I was thinking about getting that because you got it, Ken, right?
The Brave version of the Prime.
The Brave version, yeah.
I haven't gotten a good Megatron though. This one was around 80 or 75, something like that. It was on sale though. I want to say from BBTS. I can't remember. But yeah, it's an awesome one. I really love it.
Which version of that is it?
Get the guns out.
Oh, what version that you said?
Oh, the Brave version from the Japanese. Japanese. What do they call it? The market, or I can't remember. Let me get the box.
Well, guys, I hate to cut everybody off, but I gotta go.
Okay. All right, here. All right. I'll let you do your outro here.
Oh, okay.
And thank you for coming in, man.
Yeah, tune in every Monday night over on Danny Dolphin's channel for the State of the Transformers podcast, starring me, the N-PUT, and Danny Double D. That is at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Go check it out. Give your ears some pleasure and listen to us talk about toys and life and everything that comes in between.
Excellent.
Thank you for coming out, brother. If it wasn't for copyright infringement, I would have played the New Age Outlaws theme every time you do your freaking outros and intros. You know that.
Go to bed now.
Have a good night, and again, thanks for coming out, man.
Oh yeah, nice to see you again.
I gotta send a message out to you later on too.
All right, man. Later, guys.
Again, thanks for coming on, brother. Have a good night. Cool. And I think guys, we're gonna wrap this up for tonight. Like I said, we got some. I gotta do some stuff tomorrow. And I'll zoom in one more time on Ken. Kevin, I'm on Zoom.
Yeah, see, authentic Takara Tomy product that's sold in Japan. So I forgot. Like they call it like Japanese market or something like that. But then there's the actual box on the inside, which is totally awesome too.
Yeah, I see it on Amazon Prime too. Exactly.
Have a good night, Zane. Thank you for showing up, man, on the chat. Always have fun and pleasure.
Yeah, but it was such a good sale that when we went to TFCon, I asked Chosen Prime how much they were selling theirs for, and I said, I'll wait. Because I could have gotten it right there, but I said, nope. I'll wait because your price is too high.
But yet you got Obsidian Prime.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I love that Obsidian Prime, and now he's got the saber on him too, and wing saber, and it's just so cool. But I have all the vehicles right here, and I love them too. So, but
let me zoom in one last time. If nobody's ever seen it.
They're just so fresh in these colors, I think. And then the sub, the sub.
Looks like a shuttlecraft.
Yeah. Well, there's
how tall is Obsidian after you transform him into his bot mode? How tall do you think he is?
All together?
Yeah.
I'd say he's like, I don't know, 14 inches or so, because he's a little bit shorter than the Transform and Roll Out one that I love also. But yeah, just really awesome. Mm-hmm. I can't stop moving all the limbs around. Yeah.
Cool deal. All right, guys. So, I'm going to wrap this up for this evening, and I want to thank you all for coming out. I know it's a weekday kind of thing, and we all got work to do and all that stuff, but it's always fun to hang out with you guys anytime you're able to hang out. And I'd like to thank everybody in the chat for popping in and saying their comments and all that stuff. You guys are always valuable to us. And again, please share, subscribe if you haven't yet. To not just myself, but everybody here in the group. They got awesome content. Show your support. You'll find things that you'll probably be like, hey, that's a cool review and all stuff. And believe me, you'll always get positivity. You'll always get honesty. You'll always get the straight out truth with everybody here. So with that being said, let me do the outros for everybody else. I'm going to start going backwards here. Start with you, Ken.
Ooh, okay, thank you. NyHunter Impressions here in New York, and with my buddy Ultra Megatronus. He's upstairs. No, upstate. No, I'm just kidding.
Ghostmax too. Ghostmax.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh man. Let me see. But yeah, on Facebook, on I guess it's X now. I'm still there, but I don't really visit it anymore. Blue Sky,
Whoa,
Twitch,
big change.
and yeah, I plan to stream more games soon. My son is aching to do that, so hopefully soon.
Oh, wrong button. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I don't know how much anybody heard, but just find me anywhere, and anytime these guys are hanging out, I'll try my best to be there with them because they're just so cool. So go find them as well. All right. Thank you.
All right, and then we're going to go to Ghost Max over here. So, Ghost Max, take it away.
All right, GhostMax8 here on YouTube and on Twitch, where I play family-friendly games. I'm a cartoonist, puppeteer, and real estate agent, the Friendly Realtor. I'm going to be taking a break from Lego games for a while, or at least not playing them back-to-back anymore because I'm starting getting burned out by it. So my next game I'm playing is this. So, and I can't wait. It looks like a lot of fun. But yeah, you can find me at twitch.tv and here on YouTube, GhostMax8. Give me a follow, subscribe, so on and so forth. All right. Thank you and have a wonderful night.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, Martin's muted.
Oh, okay. So since Martin's muted, it's Diecast Norb's Galactic Hooligan. And you can actually find me on YouTube, on I want to say Xbox, on X, but I don't know for how long, on Blue Sky, on on the YouTube, on the on Instagram as Diecast Norbs Activate. You can also find us all on the Transformers Hooligans Hangout on Facebook. Also, stalk everybody around here. Everybody's amazing. You need to follow each and every one of these people because they are amazing at what makes toy reviewing a lot of fun and super exciting to look at. Also, stalk me. I'm actually still trying to get up to like 1,000. Bring me up to 1,000, and then 1 billion overnight. And as always, make sure that you're treating yourselves amazingly. You are the hero in your own story. Make sure you're actually taking that amazingness for yourself and like spread love all around the place with everyone. And as always, when these stop being magical, that's when I'll stop collecting. I will definitely talk to you soon. Oh, I'm still on.
Or maybe Ultra's muted, or cool.
Well, thank you, Martin, for always having me. It's such a pleasure to be around all you people, everyone. It's always so fun. My face always hurts after because I'm laughing so hard. But yeah, it was good times as always. Danny Dolphin on YouTube, the State of the Transformers Fandom. You catch me in Input every Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And yeah, that's where I am with my friendly content.
All right.
Cool.
You can find Danny being angry that the Panthers are actually going to win once again.
Well, at least
is that how it looks?
That's how it will look.
Because I'm hoping for the Blackhawks. If they're still in it.
It's not going to happen.
Oh, Martin, you're still muted.
Martin, you're still muted.
That was the silent film version of me speaking, so that's the new feature on my Ultimate Bonus. No, I was just looking up a price for the McFarlane Superman, the drunk version of him, and he's already up to like $89.
Wow.
Walmart's charging $50 for it. I'm like, and what's funny is that when I ordered the Superman figure, I was like, okay, great, I gotta get the Christopher Reeve one, and when it showed up, I'm like, what the fuck? Not realizing, I'm like, what is this? What is this discolored form? And then I was like, oh shit, I got Superman 3 version.
That was
the first one they sent me. I was like, so it was a mistake, I guess, but a happy mistake. So
it's so funny that they're making a drunk version of Superman. Like, that's classic to me. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen it before, right? Like on the pictures and all that.
Yeah, I really want him. I want him and an Iron Man together.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I lucked out. I was so happy to get that. I mean, like I said in the beginning, I was like, what the hell? And then it's like, oh, shut up, Martin. You just got a chase figure. And now looking at the prices, because I want to find it for Jim. And I'm like, okay, may have to spend about a couple of bucks on this one for him if I can find it. But so far, it's like sold out and going for $89.99. I was like, oh,
wow. You know, keep refreshing because I found today on Amazon for a decent price Professor X from the animated series.
No
And,
way.
he was going for over 100, and so they said 2 left. I grabbed both of them. So we'll see.
Well, $100?
I want to see them.
Yeah, they usually go for over 100, and I think I got it for 59 each. So I bought
That's
2.
great.
Oh, that's
It is, yeah.
For a $20 figure.
Actually, well, no, this one has the wheelchair and it
yeah.
has his helmet too for Cerebros. Yeah.
See, I just need one in a wheelchair, you know.
Yep.
If it wasn't for the timing, I should have gotten you guys the Mordock figure that they had at Ollie's, because they were selling it for $20, and that son of a bitch was like this big.
Oh yeah, that's a huge
I so low key wanted that, but I don't have the space. But I want it. But
exactly.
I want it so bad. But I
yeah,
don't have the space,
I mean, it was like I actually opened the box and the sucker was like literally this big.
Oh, he looks so good too, though. Like that guy wasn't that the Elvis version of Modok?
I want to say
did he have sideburns?
But I want to say yeah.
That guy was just great. I really wanted that guy, but like I was just like I'm looking at all my space. I'm just like, God damn it! I really wish I had more space.
Yeah, it's either Transformers for me or more Marvel and
same
more Transformers. Yeah,
I still got my old stuff from Marvel, and I said, you know what? I'm not recollecting new, but when it comes to like the live action stuff, I'm debating on getting the 3-pack of Spider-Mans with Toby, Andrew, and then Tom.
But I just found all my old mask stuff, and I don't even know how to get in. So yeah,
I need a house.
Good evening, Marcus. But unfortunately, we're going to be calling you because we got to go to work tomorrow. So, all right. So I'm going to thank you guys for coming on again, and I'm sorry if anybody that's popping in. Usually we do stay like a longer time, but it's going to be a work week, so I got to call it a night. Again, to my guests, thank you for coming on. It's always awesome to have you guys on. And to everybody in the chat, again, thank you for always participating and joining in. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, not only to this, but everybody that we saw this evening. And let me just zoom this out. And don't forget, you're never too old to feel too young when it comes to collecting anything in life. Collect life experience yourself. Take care, and I will send an announcement for the next time we're going live. Because I didn't know I was into filming these days. Wow. But at least the outro will be somewhat on par. Good night, everybody.